Good afternoon, good evening, beautiful people. Today we're going to be talking about Friday and just reviewing today. So we had 6:45 high impact news, which was the flash manufacturing PMI, and we had some medium impact at 7. So this was important to our trading ideas and whatnot, and let me just show you guys what had happened from today. So price had pushed into this low area, and again, I was thinking that price was going to push higher out of this area to the upside. I just had an idea that we would make higher lows and then continue higher on the day, and that's exactly what price did. And as you can see, we had missed a beautiful, huge trade, guys. I mean, absolutely freaking massive trade to the upside that we had missed, sadly. I took 5 trades and I was profitable on the day. But yeah, let me show you guys what happened. So here's the 5 minute, we have the 15, 3 minute, and then the 1 minute. So early in the morning around 5, I was entering in a trade idea, thinking that price would just start to move to the upside very early. Um, and yeah, I shouldn't have entered the trade because there was that high impact news, and I should have really just waited for the high impact news to come out to then take the trade idea. Then we had 640, 650 to 645. We had this high manipulation move to the upside, which took out a lot of this previous upside liquidity, right? Looking for that buy side liquidity, and then price started to reverse back to the downside. Here we can just see price moving to the downside, and I was looking to enter in positions because I thought price would just start to move to the upside. I didn't think that price would come to the area that it did. I didn't think that price would move all the way down here, but we took out these London lows and then we pushed higher. So I had taken this first trade at break even. The second trade was like $750 of loss, which is less than half a percent, which is around half a percent for me. The second trade I took was also half a percent loss, so I was down a full percent for the day. But I still had the idea that we could get that move to the upside. And so I kind of revenge traded. I didn't take this trade, but I did take this one right here. And then, yeah, we caught, as soon as London low produced, I was looking at the 1 minute and seeing um, this is what I saw. So I saw price tap into this area, start to give us some rejection, started pushing out, and then I had entered in down here. Price had flew to the upside. We were in really good profits over here. We had taken a 3 lot. Again, we were in really good profits over here, but price came into this 1 hour order block. Sorry, right here, 1 hour order block or breaker block. So we came down into the beginning of this, and then I was like, fuck, is price going to push out of this or are we going to reject it? Started seeing price reject, and I thought, okay, maybe we're just going to continue lower for the rest of the day. And price then started to fall. I moved my stop loss to break even. So yeah, this was my entry, and price came right back to my break even area. But before it got stopped out at break even, I had taken profits of like $200 ish. So yeah, that was that. And then price then came down, and then we moved right off of that area. And I was like, no effing way. Because then price continued for the rest of the day to the upside, right to my TP, which was over 400 pips. And we even continued further, guys, which was so crazy to even say. Look at that, over 650 pips for the day, man. I just wanted London highs. I was like, okay, if we take out London highs, I'll be cool with that. That's almost 300 and freaking almost 400 pips on the day. I'll be cool with that idea. And then, yeah, we just had price soar all the way to 24,500. Tapped into 24.6. I thought we could take out 24.7, but we didn't. We just tapped into that 24.6. And yeah, we literally missed it by just a hair, guys. Like, insane trade. And, we were in a 3 lot on TopStep. So, do the math, 20 pips times 3 lots, or $20 times 3 lots, $60. Multiply that by 600 pips if we would have let this trade ride. But yeah, guys, I mean, a freaking insane of a move today. We ended the day in profits $1,000, around $882. So we're up a little bit over 0.5% on the account. So yeah, that's cool. Again, here's what the account's looking like, or here's the high impact news that came out for the day, and then here's what the account's looking like. So initially took a break even trade, took a loss which equated to 1%, and then took a dub, which was a break even trade, and then we took this dub over here. Oh, sorry, no, this was at 170. This was when price came out. But yeah, guys, I mean, it's so tough to see this move after we had exited down here. Again, if you look at the 15, you can see why we had exited, because price was just selling back, and I was like, okay, could price just keep on coming down and continue further? And nope, we just tweezer bottomed this area and then went higher. So yeah, I mean, it's so tough, guys, to see that move happen like that. But yeah, that was Friday. Again, took one profitable trade on the day on this Express account, 150K Express account. So yeah, this is 1 out of the 5 days. So we have next week to trade. We'll see what happens via next week. Um, Risking 1% per day or less. And I think we can do, justice on this account. Next time though, I'm not gonna enter in a 3 lot the way I did here. I'm gonna look to scale it in. The reason why I entered in a 3 lot was because I was very confident in this idea, and the reason why I was confident in the idea was because of how risky it was until price came back to my area, and I just thought we would get a big move off this London low in this point of interest area below a key level, and yeah, we had that price move. But again, the reason why I entered in a 3 lot was because I was super confident, because of the amount of risk that was associated with this trade and just how the trade could play out. But again, next time I'm going to look to take that 2 lot entry, with 37 pips of stop loss, because yeah, we can't do what happened today. Like, we can, but it's not that consistent. So yeah, again, tough unrealized profit on the day, but overall I'm really proud of my week. Again, we had passed the combine Wednesday and Thursday. We had taken, let's see, yeah. So Thursday we had taken the short. Wednesday we had taken a long from over here. Yeah, over here we have taken a long. So we taken a long, and then Tuesday we took a long. Wednesday we took a short. Again, beautiful trades. Like, this thing went over 400 pips. So we're catching like beautiful setups, guys. It's just making sure to capitalize on them when price gives us that move. So yeah, again, beautiful counter trend trade here, beautiful trend trade, really counter trend trade here as well. So yeah, the only thing that I realized with these counter trend trades is to catch some type of liquidity move. So like, to catch the counter trend trade, price has to really push to lows or push into highs and take out previous highs, and then we can catch that move off of the top or off of the bottom. So let me show you guys real quick. This was Wednesday's trade. Price had came up. We had taken out previous highs. Sorry, let me show you on this chart. Yeah, so we'd taken out previous highs, all these previous day highs. Right, we took those out and then instantly started to move back to the downside. This was a 1 hour POI area, and so I saw this and I was like, okay, price is probably going to reject, and we started to move to the downside off of that. Our long position that we had entered in over here was pretty much the same thing. So if we show you guys, boom, right, we had that previous day high being liquidated, and then price just started to reverse back off of it after a big move to the upside. So what does that tell us? Well, that tells us that price could move to the downside. And then over here we had this long position, which was absolutely beautiful. Let me show you guys that one as well real quick. Again, we made 4.5K on Wednesday, 4.5K on Tuesday, 4.5K on Wednesday. We didn't trade on Thursday, although we could have had a beautiful entry. Here was that low, right? We took out this sell side, and then we started to move to the upside. Um, but yeah, so these are just counter trend trade ideas. Pretty much that's all we've been capturing. I mean, um, which is kind of crazy to say, but yeah, I mean they've been working, and we've been finding those areas of interest and really capitalizing. So again, here was Tuesdays, and then we had Wednesdays highs being formed and entering in shorts off that straight to the downside. I mean, this thing tanked on us over 420 pips. So yeah, beautiful trades. And even over here on this long, we could have taken way more than just what we did. So yeah, again, beautiful trade setups, beautiful ideas. All in all, a beautiful trade week. Again, really proud of myself, my skill set, and my patience from the week, and also my trade management and risk management has been on freaking like on point, guys. So overall, really proud of myself. Really proud of um, my skill set. Me just showing off that skill set, right? This was a beautiful trade that we could have taken on Thursday. Again, I just wanted to take a break on Thursday and not trade because we don't have to trade every day. So yeah, we'll see what happens next week. I'm looking for price basically what I'll be looking for next week is for price to continue higher. Here you can see that daily candle, right? We had the previous This will be the previous day high, previous day low. I think that we can just continue higher from this area, as this is a weekly area that we had respected. So a weekly order block that we came down into, and then from here to here is just that leg up, and then we had price retrace below into this weekly area, respecting this weekly bullish fair value gap. And so I'm expecting price to maybe tap back into this, maybe just continue higher. We were bearish overall, so we'll see what price does. We'll see where price reacts. Price could definitely continue down, right? We could definitely continue lower on the weekly time frame. But again, the daily was bullish. So we'll see what happens here. And yeah, guys, peace. Love y'all. Bye.